Coach, another day of practice. How's the group responding after the big win?
You know what? It was a good win for us. It wasn't a big win in many ways. I think it was a growth and a step for us as a team. Our offense starts to look a bit better. Our defensive coverages are good. We only had 2 days of practice before this, so we're comfortable with where we are as a team, but we have a lot of growth still to go.
What are your areas that you're really focusing on with this group as they move forward?
You know, I think we're switching a lot more, and that's something we maybe want to do with our big team as well this season. So this is kind of training grounds to try a few things and see if they work, and then we can implement them with our main team. And the switching is looking good so far. I think we've been excited with that. And then our open offense, just a lot more ball movement and spacing, and see what happens from there.
Alfonso, and well, you got 2 new contracts done. What was the message of those 2 guys now that they've kind of impressed and you were a part of the decision-making process? What was the feedback you gave, and what are you telling them now as they build their careers as Raptors?
Yeah, I mean, Alfonso's really impressed, right? I think he's someone that his size, his body, he's an NBA body, and I think the more he plays, the more he practices, the more ready he'll be to play at our level. So we're excited to kind of have him in our fold and work with him a little bit more. So that's exciting. And the other player was? Who else did you say?
Miller.
Yeah, and then so with Malcolm Miller, you know, obviously he got hurt in the very first practice, so we haven't really seen him a ton, but his personality and the way he's learned our game, even being on the sidelines, has been good. He's someone who sort of tried to absorb as much as he can, figure it out, and I think as he gets healthy, we'll see what he can really do.
The 3 guys that everyone focuses on when it comes to Summer League, of course, are Fred, Pascal, Yak. They looked great. What do you take away from them? Because they seem to belong at the next level, but what do you really work on here with those guys?
Yeah, I mean, the excitement with them is they're NBA players. You know, they played on our team, they contributed. Pascal started for us. Like, this is a guy who knows the game of basketball, and this is a chance for him now to build and grow in his game. I think for Pascal specifically, his ability to shoot the 3 is obviously what we're looking at. Everyone's talking about that, but also his ability to finish at the rim and to defend. He's doing a really good job on our switching. His lateral movement, his quickness is really starting to show. Fred is a leader. You know, he's a true natural point guard, and he's showing that. He's a step above right now. He's playing a class above everyone else, and we're seeing that right away. And then Yak, I think, is surprising most people because he's able to make decisions with the basketball, and that's something a lot of bigs can't do, but he's showing he can pass it, he can finish it creatively, which we're really excited about.
Lastly, Kennedy, the shot didn't fall in the first half of the first game, but he's looked good in times, and he's really starting to come into his own running up and down the court. What are your thoughts on what he's done?
Yeah, I mean, I think the more he can get up and down the court, the better for him. He can get easy scores in transition. I think if he gets ahead of the defenses, he's got to finish a bit more, and that's just touch and feel and comfort as he gets used to his sort of NBA surroundings. But that's going to happen for him as he continues. I think his touch is good. His 3-point shot looked good on the few that he shot, so we're excited about that.